Hello friends, welcome to IHHPET Industries Helping Hands.com interview experience program. And today the guest with whom we have discussed his journey starting from his schooling days to the placement drive cracking of top MNC like HEXAWARE, where he is currently working as graduate engineer trainee, is Rahil Mirza. So in today's session, we have discussed how a student like Rahil Mirza, who is from core branch and that too from Tier 2 college, changed his mind to switch on from electrical engineering to the software field, and how he managed to get command over the coding languages using different platforms within a short span of time and grab a good opportunity in MNC like Hexaware. So, if you are also a student who is from a core branch and wants to pursue his or her career in software industry, then this video is going to be very much beneficial for you. So, if you find this video beneficial, then like, share and subscribe our channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will never miss any updates. So, let us start our today's session with our guest Rahil Mirza. Hello viewers, welcome to the IHHPET Industries Helping Hands.com platform, and today on our interview experience program we have with us our guest Rahil Mirza, who is currently working in HEXAWARE Technologies. So he will be sharing his experiences, how his approach was in order to get the placement, his journey from his schooling days to the interview round cracking of the MNC. So, Rahil, let us begin with your brief introduction first.
Hi. First of all, my name is Rahil Mirza, and I come from a college. It is Sri Sant Gadgi Baba College of Engineering. It is located in Bhusawal, and my major is electrical engineering. I have currently a CGPA of 8.83 over there, and my major field of interest was electrical, so I did my internship in electrical engineering only. But suddenly there was a shift in my perspective. So, because of the trend and all in the market, I have to shift my perspective from electrical to IT. So that's how I landed in HEXAWARE.
Yeah, that I when I was going through your profile, I saw that you're from core branch, that is electrical, right?
Yep, right.
Even I am from electrical branch only, so there must means, but your interest is in coding field from the schooling days, or there was a drastic change in the engineering days? That you move on to this?
No, actually, yeah. Actually, my interest began in coding since 3 or 4 months back. Just when I saw the companies which are coming to a college or the drives which are happening in the college, they are all related to the coding stuff. Yeah. So the demand in the market is for coding right now nowadays. So that's why, and that fascinated me a lot because even I saw many of the off-branch engineering students are joining the coding firm. So and that creates a spark, ignite to motivation and all. So that's why I led myself into coding.
Okay, and your schooling was from Bhusawal only?
Yeah, I completed my 10th standard from St. Aloysius Convent School, Bhusawal, and my 11th and 12th was from P.O. Nata College, Bhusawal.
Okay, during your schooling days also you have gone through the computer science subject, or any other additional subject?
Yeah, so actually in my schooling days, as I am from state board, so there was no particular subject as computer science and all. Just we had the basic computer subjects, we used to do the paint, the word, the Excel. Yeah, that all we did. And apart from the school work, I did a course. It was called MSc IT. That was a basic course that we have to do. So yeah, that one I did. And after in 11th, 12th, there was my branch was science. So there I did a course in C program. That was back in 2018. Yeah, from then I haven't touched coding since the last 4 months. So it has been quite an interesting journey.
Okay, so what was your mindset basically when you entered the engineering institute? You were focused on the placement, your study was focused based on the placements only, or you have some other means ideas in your mind, like you want to go for higher studies like that, or some
Yeah, so
competitive
basically
exams
when
after that.
yeah, sure. So basically when a candidate takes electrical engineering, either he wants an government job or he wants to pursue higher studies. That is MTech or ME. So
Yeah.
there are two basic goals. So yeah, I wanted to take a government job because of the competition right now in this field, in the government field.
Because
I don't think I had a chance.
most of the core batch
Yeah.
students want to secure a post in PSU.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, that's why that was the main reason for my shift and all. And yeah, so that's why I shift from the government thing to the private industry, like this thing, the coding.
Okay. Okay. Uh, so you must have done some projects and internships during your engineering days. So it will be beneficial if you can share that with our viewers.
Yeah, so because of the COVID, we didn't did much of a project. But yeah, in my third year, I remember my minor project was we created a steam power plant. That was a prototype. It was
Okay.
1:32 model. So yeah, it was pretty working and it has got the same efficiency and all. So yeah, that thing we did in our third year, and for our final year, we are doing the different types of batteries. We yet have to submit the project for our 8th semester. So we are doing currently that.
Okay. So this was your minor project, and this was related to your core stream only. That is like.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, you have developed the steam power plant, right? Basic model of steam power plant.
It's working. It was working.
Okay, it was working. So okay, that is really great because your project was actually practically implemented. So that is a very positive point. Okay. Okay, and I think there is one major project also during the end
Mhm.
semester, during the last year of your engineering phase. So what that was also related to your core stream only, or
Yeah, actually, because of the university guidelines, we have to do it related to the this thing only, the our core branch.
yeah,
So that's why it is related to our electrical branch only. And the name of the project is different types of batteries, that is lithium ion and
okay,
aluminum fuel. These types of batteries are there. So, like that.
yeah. Lithium ion batteries nowadays are widely being used in the electric vehicles
Yes,
are
yes, yes.
for sure the future of the automotive industry, right?
Yes, I can bet on that.
And one more thing, how was your approach for the placement assessment test? You must have attempted the assessment test for the other companies also, I think, before getting the offer from the HEXAWARE technology.
So yeah, actually this was an on-campus placement, the HEXAWARE thing. So first of all, we got the assessment, and then we cleared. It was basically the aptitude and all, and then we had the pseudocode. Plus the second round was English communication. So first of all, when we cleared the aptitude round, then we have to clear the English communication thing, and then we have to go for the pseudocode. So there were three parts like that.
Okay. So can you please explain what is the basic difference? Because a lot of students are having this doubt in their minds that what is the basic difference between normal coding and the pseudo coding? Because pseudo coding nowadays are being implemented by many companies in their assessment tests during their recruitment drives. So is there
Yeah.
any big difference, or what kind of difference is there?
So actually, the pseudocoding, we don't have to like the core this thing. It is pseudocoding is a simplified programming thing. It is not like very big examples and all. We were given some like 2 to 3 lines, and we have to predict the output. So basically, that is pseudocoding.
Okay, you just have to predict the output from the given code.
Yeah, and if we have some errors and all, the question will specify
Yeah.
that there are some errors in the program. So you have to figure out the errors, or you have to debug the code like that.
Okay, so before HEXAWARE Technologies, what were the other companies that you have adapted the assessment test for the recruitment ranks?
So it is quite interesting that HEXAWARE was my first one, and after HEXAWARE, I have attempted infosys. I have attempted wipro. Yeah, so I have cleared their assessments also. So like they'll be holding the second round soon. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was nearby the same. It was nearby the same.
Okay. And so, what was the process of the assessment for the HEXAWARE Technologies, the rounds and the procedures? Can you share?
Yeah, sure. So first of all, we had the aptitude round, as I mentioned. So in the aptitude round, we have 60 questions based on the aptitude. We had 90 minutes, and we had to clear it within 90 minutes. There was a cutoff, I think. So in from my college, there were like 150 students who have enrolled, and 53 were able to get into the second round. So yeah, it was like that.
Okay, this aptitude
And
round
the
was
second,
the elimination round.
yeah, every round in
Every
HEXAWARE is
round.
an elimination round. Yeah. There are total of 6 rounds for my position, which I am in currently. Yeah.
And
So
all
yeah,
these
so
rounds
there was
all these rounds took place in a single day.
no. We had a gap like for the position of graduate engineer training. The first position which I had, for that we had a span of 1 week. So after every 2 days, we used to get a call from the company. We used to get a mail that your round is scheduled for this and this timing and day. So we have to be present at that time.
Okay, so after the aptitude round, which round was conducted?
Yeah. So after the aptitude round, it was English communication round.
Okay.
It was conducted on Metal. This thing. There is a software called Metal.
Metal is actually hiring and assessment firm. They host the assessment test for the other companies.
So on that platform, it was posted.
We
So
are
in
also
that round,
actually hiring
basically,
and assessment firm, and we are currently allied with 150 plus institutes pan India and 556 plus companies pan India. And this IHHPET actually that you can see on my T-shirt. This is actually our assessment test, industries helping its professional eligibility test. And we also conduct the assessment test on behalf of the companies that are recruiting for our platform, just like Metal, as you have.
Okay. So yeah. So we'll get back to the communication.
Yeah.
So it was like they were checking our ability that how can we communicate with each other, or can we like use the English properly. So that was basically it. We have to write an essay in that. We have to speak the given sentences. They were checking our pronunciations. So that was quite it. It was I think it was around 60 minutes of test, and it had like 40 to 50 questions.
Okay. Okay. So and after the second round,
Yeah.
because I think they
So after the second round,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So after the second round, it was a technical round.
Okay.
Basically, they will check your technical skills in that, like the coding stuff and all. They'll check the CS fundamentals, what you know about computer science and the coding language which you have mentioned. So my language was Python and C. Like they asked various questions about Python and C. Main thing I would like to tell students that you have to like study thoroughly the OOPS concept. Like it is very much asked in every company. The OOPS concept and the DBMS concept. Those are the two main things. Like the first thing they'll ask is OOPS. Like I have given 4 to 5 interviews right now, but the thing is, OOPS is very common in every company. Also my friend got asked the same question. in different companies. So which is something that you should prepare right now if you are preparing for a company interview. OOPS and ABMS, you should go for that.
Could you please share what were the platforms that you have used for your preparation? Because since you are from electrical background and you have completed your preparation in 4 to 5 months, as you have mentioned earlier, right? So I think that is a great thing, and it will help other students also who are willing to switch from their core branch to the IT field. Because as you told that most of the companies that are coming for the recruitment drives, they are from CS or IT field only. So can you please explain your strategy, how you have prepared your strategy for 5 months, and the platforms that you have used for the non-technical as well as the technical things? What was your approach basically?
Yeah. So for technical, basically there were two platforms which I used. First was LinkedIn Learning. Yeah, that is very important. Like, it played an important role in my getting placed journey. I learned Python from there, and the second was Coursera. Like I am taking currently JavaScript courses from there. So these are the two main platforms that I would recommend you to get the basic technical knowledge. So yeah, LinkedIn Learning is there, Coursera is in, and I would also recommend you Geeks for Geeks. That is basically the coding website, and you can get everything over there. So these three things are very important in your placement journey.
Okay, right. Okay, one more thing I want to share with our viewers that earlier we were posting the assessment tests only on behalf of the companies, but as we have done the meetings with the training and placement officers of different engineering colleges, they basically demand for means they basically ask us that you have any training platforms also, which training program also. So at that time we were just developing that. So I want to share with the viewers that IHHPET is very soon coming with the placement preparation course in which you can prepare with the non-technical fields as well as the CS and IT fields, because as Rahil mentioned that most of the companies are from CS and IT branches also. So at first we are coming with the CS and IT domain only in our placement preparation course along with the non-technical section, and obviously soft skills part is also covered. And apart from CS and IT domain, we are basically coming with one more advanced course that is electric vehicle. So foundation course is also being prepared by us based on electric vehicles, as I have mentioned earlier, because obviously electric vehicles is the future, right? Because there are so many targets for the global targets that should have to be achieved in order to reduce the carbon footprint. So, and recently the government has also released in the budget that means they have particularly provided budget for the electric vehicles and the charging infrastructure, right? So in that section also we are coming with the electric vehicles courses. So viewers can go to our websites and go to our courses also for that. So yes, Rahil, I think 3 rounds have been discussed now. 4 rounds. No, 3 rounds.
3 rounds.
Yeah. So what was the 4th round?
So the 4th round was HR round.
HR round.
Yeah. So after the technical round, it was HR round. We discussed, first of all, the lady asked me to give my introduction. So I gave my introduction. So she asked me why do you want to switch from electrical to computer science. I explained her the reason and all. Actually. Yeah. So I told her because of the trending ongoing technology, because of the EV which is coming in, the industry needs a lot of software engineers right now, and it is a very it is a very creative thing. You can sit at your home and you can create any code you want if you have the great this logic. So yeah, it it justifies my reason. So that's why I think she took me in. And the other thing was she told me my package and all. So that was it. That was the HR round. So after this, yeah. So after this HR round, I got the position of a graduate engineer trainee in a HEXAWARE. And after that, they sent a mail regarding that you can upgrade your this thing, offer. You have to clear one more coding round and one managerial committee round. So these were the two rounds. After that.
Okay, you are means currently the post that has been allotted to you is graduate engineer trainee, right?
No, I have I have got promoted to premier graduate engineer trainee (EGE).
Premier graduate engineer trainee.
Yes.
But in the profile you have mentioned your profile as premier maverick, I think.
Yeah, actually, because our
That's why I
training is
didn't
going on, and
mention
in the
because
training,
that was something unique to me. So that's why I didn't mention
yeah,
earlier. I was giving you a introduction, right? So that's why I asked.
yeah, because the company people right now they are calling us Maverick, Premier Maverick, as we are
Okay.
going the the training program that is called Evolve. So they are calling us as Maverick, Premier Maverick. So that's why I've mentioned the Premier Maverick over there. Once the training is over, we are getting the position of PGET, Premier Graduate Engineer Training.
Okay, during training, it is I think the part of their work culture, right?
Yeah.
To give that unique name to the freshers. It's good.
Yes.
Okay, so now let us discuss about the fifth round.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the fifth round was actually quite interesting. So we had we were given two problems of two questions on coding. So we had to solve both of them within 40 minutes, 20 minutes each. So yeah, the first problem which I got was I was given a question like that. If I had a deck of cards and if every card has a value, so I had to choose any random card and their addition should be less than 30. So the output should be
What should
less
be
than
less
30.
than 30? Addition.
Their addition.
Wow.
Any two cards.
Any two parts, okay.
Yeah, any two cards, their addition should be less than 30. Randomly you can pick any. Their addition should be less than 13 and every card was given a value. So yeah, that was my first program. And the second program was I want they wanted the output to be the addition of prime numbers, prime factors of a single number. Like I was given a number, so they wanted the addition of its prime factors. So that was my second program. It was quite interesting. The logic was it was a bit tricky also. So yeah, that's why I think it is hard. So that's it.
Okay, so they were basically seeing the approach of the candidates in this particular round, or they were focused on the result also.
No, actually we were approach based. So first of all, in any coding round, you were given a set of test cases. If you satisfy the test cases, then only you can go ahead and do the second question. So if you don't satisfy the test cases they have already built, so there is no we won't get any point. So first of all, they'll see the approach, they'll see the logic which we are using, and if we satisfy the test cases, then we can go to the second question.
Because the questions are also tough in such kind of rounds. Basically,
Yeah, exactly. If we go ahead.
Yeah, I was telling that's why they focus on the approach part also of the students instead of the overall result at last.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Okay, so this was the final round, I think, right?
No, this was second last.
Second last. Yeah, one more sixth round, but sixth round. Okay, let us discuss about the sixth round, the final round.
Yeah, it was a managerial committee round. So one of the head HR from there, she interviewed me. So basically like the questions was bit tricky. I would say.
Okay.
So it was a tedious task to get along with I can remember the questions were like if you are living in Bhusawal, that is the current city, and if you want to relocate to Chennai, so how would you adapt to this culture? So that is a very tricky question if you are getting an interview. How would you adapt in this culture? Yeah, so the questions were like that. It was a bit tedious task to complete the interview, but I completed that. So yeah.
Okay, that's great. Okay. Okay, so I think there were many important points that we have discussed with you, right? And obviously, it will be beneficial for all the viewers uh, who want to prepare properly and crack the placement or the recruitment drives or the top MNCs. So, you want to share any bonus tips also to the viewers that will be viewing your session?
Yeah. So first of all, students, I would like to share with you that first of all, English, the communication part is a key to any company.
Correct.
First of all, you can exactly you can be very great in technical things, but if you don't know how to communicate, how to transfer your idea into someone's brain, so you can't go anywhere, I guess, because communication is the key, as they say in the corporate world. So first of all, improve your communication, improve your English first of all, and then you are good to go.
Correct. The soft skills matters too.
You matter a
In
lot.
rounds like in the rounds like HR and management. So, and one more thing, the most of the students take the resume building very lenient. So, could you give some opinion from your side? How important
Yeah.
is that?
So
How much important role that plays while your placement drives the resume building?
yeah. Yeah. So many of the time, what happens, we take resume building very light because you give the details and all, and you think that the company will take it and you'll get the call. It is not like that. A company gets lakhs of resumes for a single try.
Correct.
Because many of the people are applying for the same job. So your resume has to stand out from the others. So you have to mention specific point. You have to mention specific numbers. You don't have to mention like I was in distinction in 12th. You have to mention the specific percentage what you got in 12th. You have to mention the specific percentage what you got in 10th. You have to mention your specific CGPA right now, and you have to mention your awards and this thing and internships basically. So you have to build it in a perfect format. I would give you a suggestion. So go to Google Docs. There is a template for resumes. So go to the resume and build. Yeah, and it should be of one page only. As per my recommendation, it should be of one page only. And make it proper neat according to the template, and you are good to go.
The current package that the HEXAWARE Technologies is offering.
Yeah, so the current package I'm getting is 6 LPA. After the graduate engineering training position, we got an increment of 2 lakhs. So that is 6 lakhs per annum. Yeah, so my current package is that.
Okay, that is a great start for according to the fresh, right?
Yeah. Yeah, actually I am from this 4 branch. So it is very great for me, I think.
And also you are from 4 branch and you have prepared in the money. So that is a great achievement. Okay. So I think we have covered most of the important points that will obviously be beneficial for all the viewers who will be seeing this particular session. So, and I have also described in brief in between about the HEXAWARE industry also. What is our basic purpose and what are our future plans that we are coming up with. Okay. So it's a great discussion, Rahil, I think, and HEXAWARE Industries helping.com. Thank you. Thanks you for giving your precious time because these are weekend days also. So Candidates have some other plans also. We spend their time on the weekends. Right. Okay, so Rahil, as you mentioned that you are from the core branch that is electrical. What makes your mind to change? Means what create that drastic change that you opted to switch from your core branch towards the CS and IT, that is coding branch?
Yeah, so well, that is an interesting question. I get that a lot. So first of all, while entering the college in my first year, I had a dream to get a job in PSU, that is government sector. So after doing my engineering in the tenure of 4 years, I got to know that the technology thing.
You mentioned about the government sector means you have the competitive exams in your mind, like GATE and IES.
Yes.
Okay. So earlier you were preparing for these exams earlier.
Yeah, actually, I was preparing for GATE in my second year.
Okay.
Yeah, so I prepared for GATE in my second year, and in my third year also, I did a bit of preparation. But at the end of the third year, when the corona was at high, I got to know that the public, this government thing, they are having a lot of competition, I guess. So that's why, and the main reason was the technology was going far beyond because of this thing. There are new companies launching. There are new technologies in the world. So I was fascinated by that. So I wanted to join the technology side as more than the government side, because in any other household we are told that the government job is way safer and it is way more convenient than any private company job. Yeah, because it is a mindset of many
Yeah,
people.
yeah, it is
So that's
basically
why
mindset
in my
of
first
today's society. Correct.
Yeah, so that's why in my first, second, third year, I thought the government would be better. But at the end of my engineering, came to know that the technologies which are booming right now, we can also boom with that. We can grow our career with that. So that's why I shifted to this thing, C at IT, because of mainly of the technologies, because of the electric vehicles, because of the solar PV, and many of the other factors like that. So yeah, that is my take on that.
Okay, so this was the basic reason that changed your mind to switch from the electrical branch, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So that is it, or you want to add some more efficient points in this answer?
No, actually, in that first answer, I mentioned that there was a lot of competition, and because of that's why I shifted from this thing. So that
Yeah,
is not a viable answer.
there and yeah, and after competing also there is no such guarantee that we get a post in PSU
You will get
in the government sector. Because seats are also very less that they declare.
very less. Yes, yes, yes. That's why.
Okay. So, any other question that you want to discuss that should be asked according to you, or
So
you want
yeah,
to
so
explain
actually,
you want to explain in detail regarding other questions that I have
yeah,
asked?
so I have a spicy story with me. I scored 0 marks in my JEE exam.
In the
So
in the engineering days, in semester exams or the
no, JEE exam, where you get the college.
JEE exam you are saying. Okay.
Yeah, joint entrance. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's why I took a college. I got admission in this college. But it was a very well journey, because some of my friends I know, they are working at 3.3, 3.6, 3.5, like lakh packages. But currently, if you make yourself, I would like to say, if you work on yourself, no matter the past, you will bloom in the future.
Correct, obviously. That obviously doesn't matter now because since you have worked upon yourself and you have the great opportunity right now.
Yeah. I was seeing your previous videos, Bhavesh. So it was like that. They failed. Yeah, the one student had backlogs. The one in civil.
Backlogs. You are discussing
Yeah,
about
11
backlogs.
backlogs or something
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I think he is
That's true.
Roshan. He's Roshan. You are discussing about Roshan from
Yeah.
Triple IT Jabalpur.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Triple IT, Ahmedabad, I guess. Ahmedabad or something like that.
Triple IT Jabalpur, I think he was from Triple IT. And he revealed his backlogs actually.
Yeah, so that, and he got a 30 LP job in civil. So
Yeah, in Sweden, correct. He got actually 11 backlogs at that time. And he also revealed in the discussion session also. But afterwards, when we asked him that do we put it on our thumbnail and should it be there like that only in the YouTube video, then he took his steps back and he told us that to please omit that part from the video. Okay, but in the intro video, I think I have mentioned it there. It is there. It is there.
Yeah, it is in there on the thumbnail also, right now.
It is there on the thumbnail also. Because that part also plays a motivational part for some for various candidates who are going through the same situation. Right?
So you you can use my 0 marks in KW. And you
because
currently
I think that obviously doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't actually.
Then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and you can add I have cleared my this thing also. I have cleared my Uber this aptitude test.
Uber aptitude test. Okay, yes, if you want to add the other MNCs, the recruitment drives of other MNCs that you have attended and you have cleared their rounds, then that also you can mention along with the HEXAWARE. In HEXAWARE you are already being paid and working, but the other MNCs recruitment drives, your experiences that you can share.
Okay. So shall I share now?
Yes, please.
Shall I share now?
You can share.
Can I go ahead now? So apart from HEXAWARE, I got placed in a sales firm that is eKida, where I had a 3.6 lakh package. So that was one thing. And apart from that, I have cleared the assessment of Infosys, and I have cleared the assessment of wipro. Associate system engineer roles. So that was the 2 companies, and they'll be having the further interviews in the upcoming future.
Okay, so in eKida you are in sales profile, right?
Yeah.
So one more interesting question is there: how you see the sales profile? Because in my opinion, that is a very challenging profile. Right? So how you manage to tackle that?
So basically a job in sales is a job in communication. You have to be very good at it. You have to be very good at communication. You have to have that personal capability, like how to sell a product to a person. You have to have that ability. And I learned that ability like I was in a marketing firm in my third year in internship. So I learned over there. So we used to sell the policies of that company to the customers, the clients. So you can get the sales thing if you have the experience and if you have the good communication part and the quality of pursuing anyone into your system policy.
Communication and convincing power should be there, right? In sales. That's why it seems a little bit challenging task to me.
Are you in sales also?
Yeah, I have experience of sales.
Okay.
I do not do sales, but I have experience. I have talked to the clients that our clients
Mhm.
can look at us to have experience.
Yeah, I can guess that. Like you have a very good English. You have a very good command over English and all. So you are a perfect fit for sales in future if
We are
you get to learn.
continuously learning in that part also.
Yes, yes. Yeah. One thing I would like to say, if you come from any tier one, tier two, tier three college, that doesn't matter. Your
Correct.
skills matter to the company.
Obviously.
If you are also like from a city like Bhusawal, like I am, and you are competing with a guy from a college in Mumbai or college in Delhi, that doesn't matter. They don't see this thing that the college you have told us. You have very good marks. They see your skills. They see how good you can do with your skills part. So obviously, work upon yourself, build the skills, polish the skills if you already have them, and go for more skills. If you have 10, go for 11. Never settle for less, and you will get your dream.
Correct, correct. We have interviewed many candidates earlier who were tired cities, and they have also grabbed a great opportunity in different areas. Obviously, skills play a major role, and in the upcoming future, skills will only be there. That will be playing major role for the job opportunities. Right. That's why you can see many other platforms that are uh, even giving the degree courses online also. Means nowadays there are many candidates who are not even going to the college in class and
Yes.
completing the skill-based courses online also and getting jobs from those platforms only. Right. Like one of the
Yes,
example I can give you is Skilling, which is providing very beneficial master's courses in different fields like electric vehicles and other fields also. So from there, and they are also bringing companies also for the students who are pursuing their courses. Right. So they provide the courses in 2 to 3 lakhs, which is obviously, and that amount obviously a candidate will require to complete the degree courses from the engineering institutes or other institutes also. So they basically invest in these platforms and getting the job opportunity. So we can say that these are all the future.
Yes, yes. And one advice I would have for freshers, one in first year, second year, third year, you are in your core branches, or even if you are in CS, that is like, am I having disturbances? Is the background voice too much?
Little bit.
Just a second, I'll share.
That is
Just a
not
second,
an
I'll set
issue.
that. Not an issue. Okay, okay, sure. So I'll restart.
Yeah.
So one advice I would like to give the freshers, if you are in the first year, the second year, the third year, so basically take one or two languages and master them. You don't have to learn 10 languages. You don't have to go with the flow, or whatever you call it. You have to be perfect in your skill. You are unique. You should know one or two languages very thoroughly, because the company will ask you before taking you in which languages do you know. So you have to have that
flexibility to choose the particular language. So you should have the command, basically one or two languages, and you can get that.
Yeah, there should be always an option. Like if you don't know C++, you could go for Python. Python is very easy as for starting the programming. So go for Python, or you can go for C++, Java. So these are the languages. So yeah, always have an option. Go for two languages. You have to be very good at them, and just build the logic. If you are given any language, like we had in my second this thing technical round, I did not have Python in that chart, so I switched over to C++, and in that I did, because I had the logic built in my head. It is just the language work, which is different. So build the logic, just remember the syntax, just you go through the logic, and that will be good for you. And never think that someone is doing better than you. You are yourself, and you should do better than yourself. Yes, like what you did yesterday. That's all. Yeah, give me a I'll go.
You can give the detail about the internships. Internships, I think we have not covered. Internships that you have done.
Yeah. So, okay, so shall I go?
Yeah.
So I have covered. Okay. So I have done 3 internships in my period in college. The first one was in CST Institute Bhusawal, where we managed basically the hardware and the software of computers. It was in my first year, and in my second year, I was a trainee at Dakshata Electronics. Like we managed like how to build a transformer because it was my core branch, the electrical. So we were in the production part, so we saw how to build the transformer and all. And in the third year,
That was
because of the
single
COVID,
phase.
I did that.
That must have been a single phase transformer.
No, it has 3 phases.
That was 3 phase transformer. Okay.
Actually, and in the third year because of the COVID, the industries were shut and all. So I completed it in the fourth year. That was in the ordnance factory in Bhusawal. It is a factory related to Indian defense. So yeah, I completed my there internship over there. I was in the powerhouse. So we used to maintain and regulate the input and output voltages, which was basically the input was 11 kilovolt and the output was 440 volts for the machines and all. So yeah, I worked for a month.
Okay. Great. Okay, means in the ordnance factory. In the ordnance factory, also you work on the field related to transformer only.
Yeah, actually, we set up a new transformer over there. The old
Okay,
one
okay.
was
Okay,
not
so that was a project basically. 11 kV to 440
yeah.
step up.
No, actually, that is the process called. It is called a step down. The transformer which
Yeah,
is
step
which
down.
steps down the voltage.
Yeah,
So the input which is to come from the power plant, the substation, it is of 11 kilovolt. It is of 11 kilovolt.
Yeah, because
And
in
the
the
transformer it is
factories, all the equipments basically work on 440 volts. All the induction motors that are being installed there, they basically work on the 440 volts 3 phase. That's why they must have been stepping down from 11,000 volts to 440 volts in the ordinance.
yes, exactly. Like that. It was like my first time hand-on in industrial experience, so I got to know a lot about the industry. How does it work? We even talked to the senior managers over there. They explained us how does an industry work, how they maintain the everything, the HR thing. There is also an HR representative over there. So basically, they manage all the problems of the company. This thing. Every like leaders and all over there. So it was a very good experience. I would recommend you to go in an industry and get a hands-on experience. If you are from a core branch, you will get to know a lot of things about the industry, how it works, how like the process happens.
Because I have also worked in the steel industry for 2 years. That's why I have
Good.
more knowledge. After that,
Yeah,
I switched from there also. I also switched from my core branch also. Now doing
yours is electrical only.
Yeah, I am from electrical. And I have also done my master's in power system engineering.
Okay. Oh, that is a great idea actually because right now I guess electrical they are having this thing shortage of chips.
Yeah. Actually, I have done my master's from IIT Dhanbad, the year 2018 only, and then I got placed from there in the wood industry, the tile industry. There I have worked for 2 years, and then I have the job.
Oh, that. Yeah, actually, many of the students I see from IITs and IIMs, they don't settle for any jobs. Like they want what they want. They don't settle like what you get. Actually, so it is a great thing with you guys. Talking about, I recently got a call from IIM Kashipur. I gave CAT exam.
Okay, okay.
I got a call
So
from
you are
them.
preparing for CAT also, means MBO also.
Yeah, after the 2 years of work experience, I'll go for an MBA. So that's why I started preparing from now on. So I have a call right now with me from Doon School of Business also, and from IIM and this Kashipur also,
Okay, that's great.
like that. So,
Okay. So I
so
think
Bhavesh, I would like to have a bit more knowledge about your platform, IHPET.
yeah.
What is that like?
So
I can arrange a session in my college in that. Like after talking to the placement officer.
actually we started as the assessment and hiring firm. Okay. And last year we have conducted various placement drives in various institutes across India. So as I mentioned, currently 150 plus institutes and 556 plus companies pan India are allied with us. That means those companies are recruiting from our platform, and we have our own assessment exam, that is IHHPET, Industries Helping and Professional Eligibility Test. So that means we have our own exam dashboard, and we host the assessment test for the recruitment drive on behalf of those companies that are registered on our platform, and we conduct our assessment test on different institutes, right? So that was our part initially, but as we have done a lot of meetings pan India across pan India with different TPUs of different institutes, they basically demand for the training program. So that's why we are now coming up with a placement preparation course in which we have covered quantitative aptitude section, logical reasoning, English, soft skills, and since the 85 to 90% companies that are recruiting from our platform are from CS and IT field only. Okay. So that's why we decided to come up initially with the CS and IT domain, and in that too we are covering C, C++, Java. Currently we are developing these three languages, and afterwards we have some future plans also. And apart from these, we are covering one more advanced course in renewable energy department, that is electric vehicles, right? So these are our current courses that we will be coming up with, including our assessment test, that is IHHPET.
Okay, sure. That is great to hear about it.
Yeah.
Very good, very good.
So
So
within
Go ahead.
within 3 to 4 months, I think the electric vehicles course will be ready and will be available on our website. And the students can take those courses. They can they can learn from our platform. They can get job ready from our courses. They can even give the assessment test, our own assessment test, that is IHHPET. And even the companies will be on our platform, so they can learn, they can give assessment tests for the jobs, and they can take part in the interview rounds for the different companies that will be aligned. So obviously electric vehicle companies will also be there in the upcoming future. So a student will be taking the course, whether in the placement preparation course, right, that I have mentioned, or in the electric vehicle course, the companies will be there for the recruitment. So actually it will be you can say a placement hub. We are creating our platform as a placement hub, in which courses will also be there. And obviously institutes are also linked with us. Institutes are also linked with us, and companies are also linked with us. And we have even conducted the assessment test in Sant Gadge Baba also.
Okay, sure. I'll coordinate with my TPO, the placement officer, and we'll surely have an assessment if we get a chance with you.
Yeah, obviously.
Because it is a very.
Maharashtra, we have conducted in various institutes. We have conducted our assessment test. In Madhya Pradesh also we have conducted. In Delhi also we have conducted. In Bangalore also. Then in Telangana also in 3 to 4 institutes we have conducted our assessment tests.
Oh, that is great to hear. Yes.
Okay. So this is a brief about our platform. So I think we have covered many beneficial points that will be obviously beneficial for the viewers that will be doing this session. And so Rahil, I think we can wrap up, right? And
Yeah, sure.
IHHPET Industries Helping Hands.com team wish you all the very best for your future career growth. And we thank you for giving your precious time and sharing your experiences with all the viewers. Okay, and obviously it will be beneficial. All the candidates will be seeing this, right? So, if you want to add some more points from your side, you can do it.
So, sure, that was it from my side.